Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this updated playlist on COVID-19. You might remember, for those people who've been Mr. Gill's Science Stuff watchers since the beginning, I did a load of these at the beginning of the pandemic last year, and apparently they were found pretty helpful from GCSE students, A-level students and the adult population, to just try and put a bit more of a biologist's spin from your friendly local neighbourhood biology teacher on some of the stories you're hearing about COVID-19, and now that we're just coming up to the 8th on the road to normal. I wanted to get these in before the schools reopened and I'm back in the classroom every day, just to give you a little bit of insight from a biologist perspective as to where we're going and to some of the things that are happening. So questions I'm going to try and answer in these short videos go as follows. First up, media versus science, because this I think is where a lot of the confusion comes from. Media and scientists have different priorities and are trying to answer different questions in different ways. So I'm just going to try and outline a little bit about where I think some of the miscommunication is coming, because the scientists perhaps aren't doing the best job of communicating and the media certainly aren't doing the best job of relaying what they're being told from scientists, and the politicians, obviously they've got a whole set of different priorities on their own. So then we'll talk a little bit about strains, about variants. I'm sure you've heard all about Kent variants and South Africa variants and Brazilian variants. What do we mean by a variant? Are they going to stop the vaccines working? Are they going to make us have to go round again? Everybody's going to get infected again? All these questions are coming up. I'm going to explain to you what a variant is and why they're actually a perfectly normal part of virology. Okay. Testing is a big thing at the moment. I'm currently involved in lateral flow testing. I'm going to show you some footage and some equipment from the lateral flow testing here. What question are we actually trying to answer in testing, be it PCR or lateral flow testing? Because they're asking a very specific question, and that question unfortunately is not when can I go to the pub and can I hug granny, right? That's not the question that they're answering. So I'll try and explain a little bit more about what those are for. And then of course, we've got vaccines. Which one is better than any other one? Right? Why should we all be taking vaccines if the answer isn't obvious to that one? And of course, who should be getting the vaccines and who should be getting them first, so on and so forth. Okay, so join me in the next video in this playlist, where we'll talk about strains and variants. Thanks very much, and I'll see you then.